Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Edge. This is Tuesday Reset video. As always, we're going through the stuff that's the most important. We ain't worrying about all that other nonsense. I'm not here to waste your time, but I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Please leave a like on the video, and let's get right into it. Starting in the White House, going around to the settlements, hitting up the DZs, and then heading over to New York to finish it off. But without further ado, we'll start in the White House. We got full smoke multiplier, not a good roll. Probably wouldn't get it unless you just need it for proficiency. And then just a couple random talents in here that might be worth grabbing. But the pieces themselves, I probably would just skip over them. I'll head over to the countdown vendor and see what they got for us today. We've got a Big Show, not a really good weapon in my opinion. The setup, probably wouldn't get it unless you just want to change that skill damage for a crit chance. But it's not really the way that I like to run that one, so that's up to you. And Ferocious Calm, once again, I probably would just skip that one. Not really a great roll on that. Being a full rainbow build piece with a red, a yellow, and a blue, not a lot really options you can do with changing that around to make it what you need it to be, in my opinion. Clan vendor, we've got a backbone. Potentially get changed off that repair skill for either a crit chance or crit damage. And using this as kind of like a middle ground piece, with it being a skill tier. But that's going to be a really hard piece to use because of that having skill tier. So, not sure if I would really worry about that. Heartbreaker chest with chance on it. Changes that max stacks from 50 to 100 on the talent. Not a terrible piece. Definitely would just optimize out that armor for sure. Eclipse Protocol, I would just change that to skill haste for a status effect. Makes that a super nice piece, but then you can't use the biomass, so I would probably just hold off on that. But if you needed it, you could use it. Hardwired, skill damage, probably just switch that out for something else. Not a terrible piece though. Nice having some good old green pieces that you can change out whatever you need to on it. Stoner LMG with magazine size. Probably not. P90, I would just get that if you need it for the optimal range for your SMGs for your library. Mask with chance for your library, but I really wouldn't worry about it. That backpack makes no sense to me. I don't really see where that's beneficial. So, nothing really there. That's off the 3 there. So we will head off to the campus and start working our way around those settlements. While we're loading, I hope everybody had a great day. Hope you had a good last week since the last reset. We're off to a new scout activity for this week. Hope everybody's enjoying these scouts. Definitely a little breath of fresh air for me personally. Having something else kind of different to do. Relic with headshot. With perfect determined. Personally, would skip that over several different other marksman rifles that you could have. That would be a lot better. RNK, no. And all those attributes are not great. Probably nothing going to be there at the campus. But off to the next one. Let's see what we got going on here. Libre. Not really a fan of that weapon just because it's perfect jazz hands. Don't really see the benefit for it. But this is actually a really good shotgun. Just change off that talent for whatever else you would need. Whether it be Optimist or probably Optimist. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Accuracy for the ACR rifles, that would be good for your libraries if you don't have it already. 11% protection from Elite. If you don't have protection from Elite mods, that'd be a good one to have just as a holder until you get some 12s. Or you get that lucky 13.
Thanks.
But that's going to be it for them. Let's head over to the DZs. We'll start at East, go to South, and end up in West. As always, for all those people out there, just a friendly reminder that DZ resources are different than your normal cash funds, and this little biohazard symbol is your DZ resources. Those are how you get those. You get all those resources from being in the DZs itself, extracting the resources or get them out of the boxes. We've got Black Friday. Actually, Black Friday is one of the best LMGs for the non-exotics. Really, really strong weapon, especially with that perfect unhinge. But you gotta compensate that with a lot of stability, with a couple of stability mods and stuff like that to help it out. Araldi mask, that's actually perfectly rolled with the headshot and the weapon handling. Pretty much just optimize that out. That's a really good piece. But don't know if you want to spend 101 credits on that. You can get that from Farming Countdown. So just be careful with that. That is it for the East. Now we will head on over to the DZ South entrance and see what we got down here at this vendor. For this vendor, we've got the Point Man. Not worth getting that one. You can get that in better spots. Not worth getting that G36 for the crit chance. You can get that in a countdown a lot easier. Once again, the finish with weapon damage for a chest piece. You can get that in countdown. Super disappointing so far, to be completely honest. Not really that great this week, but it happens. Can't have every week be a good week in the old vendor reset. Couple pretty decent pieces though.
Hey, Agent. Good to see you.
Virginia, this is actually a really fun weapon to use. If you don't have one, I would probably get one. Change out that mag size for target out of cover. This weapon can be absolutely insane. It's one of those really fun weapons. It's not really strong, but it's really fun to use. Thorn, I would not bother getting that there. No, that'd be the only piece I get there. Alright, now we will head over to Haven, over in New York, get our last two vendors, and that's going to be it for today's video. Oh, man. So, yeah, just a couple good pieces out of Washington, D.C.
Safe area entered.
Not too much going on this week, but that's okay.
Hey,
Tommy Gun, Big Show, not really great. KSG Shotgun. No. Nothing really in that one, I would say.
need anything, come by and see me.
And then our last stop for today's video. These knee pads actually wouldn't be terrible. Change out that weapon handling for Hazard Pro. Or if you wanted to, you choose crit chance, crit damage, something like that. Would not be a bad piece to have a little bit of that armor, a little bit of armor regen to help you with some survivability. 511, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, excuse me. Crit damage 10.1, not a bad one to have, to help fill out your loadout if you don't have anything that's higher than that. So a couple pieces there that aren't horrible, but
Help each other out.
I appreciate you all stopping by. That's going to be it for today's video. We'll catch you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Peace.